Paul Heyman and that segment with Cody Rhodes. Mwah! That was beautiful, man. An all-timer powerful segment between Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman tonight. Tell the story. And what a story they were telling, man. I thought it was well done. Great work. I mean, Paul Heyman's always a mastermind. Cody Rhodes is just an excellent storyteller. So I want to ask you this, Puddy. Which is the better storyline heading to WrestleMania? Is it Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, or is it Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns?
Interesting question. I'm big on semantics, and it's how you word that question. What's the better story going to WrestleMania? I think the better angle is the whole Cody Rhodes thing, right? Coming back after all these years, winning the Royal Rumble. Everybody knew he would. But Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, two of the hottest names in the industry right now, going head-to-head against the biggest prize in the industry on the grandest stage of them all. Yeah, that's money. That's WrestleMania worthy. It's been building up. It's fantastic. Now we have all these weeks left to tell a story. But the story's been told already with Sami Zayn for 9 freaking months. What happened with the Royal Rumble? I don't see the better story. Has to be Sami Zayn. Because not only is Roman Reigns, the bloodline, Sami Zayn, but now you have the side angle between Sami Zayn and Jey Uso, who have been at each other for most of those 9 months, won each other over at Raw Games, but now tonight we see this backstage in the parking lot angle, which apparently Roman Reigns has seen. If you watch the end of SmackDown, better story going into WrestleMania, or is Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, which brings back to your point of what happens to Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. I think you're winning me over here. He has to get involved somehow.
Right. I mean, that does make sense. That does make sense. Or like, even with Jay, like what's going on with Jay? I've been seeing this circulating around Twitter, and it's not necessarily like, my own original thought, but I've thought about it quite a bit as well. This whole thing started with Jay. How magnificent would it be if it ended with Jay as well?
Very perfect. Great storytelling.
Right?
I've seen multiple times people putting WrestleMania predictions on online social medias. And I've seen several times the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And at first I'm like, oh, that's how they do it. But when I see the grand picture here, I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Going back to what happened with Kofi Kingston. They struck when the iron was hot. The iron is hotter. I think Sami Zayn's hotter right now than Cody Rhodes, based on the crowd reaction alone.
Oh.
Because the crowd's more emotionally invested in Sami Zayn. So you have tonight on SmackDown.
You're right. For 9 months, this is a hard debate here because you're talking about 9 months. This whole build has been happening, and like, dude, I shit you not, when Sami struck Roman with the chair, it just really felt like the roof was going to explode. Like there's no other way I could put it, and I'm not even talking about an exaggeration here. Like it really felt that. You felt like the arena shake through the TV. It was insane. I've never seen that before in my life, ever. Especially like with a crowd that was so dead through most of the show.
Yeah,
it was wild to see. However,
there it is.
You're talking about storytelling here, and listen, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns is a beautiful story. It really is. They're doing such a great job telling it. But you also have 2 great actors, 2 great performers. You add in the side character of Paul Heyman. It's this story that they're telling, that they're building up to, man. Like, at one point, there were people talking about, like, Cody said, like, about not needing to rock a WrestleMania because they could tell a story that, like, yes, that convinced me. That promo Monday night convinced me absolutely. And that was round 1. We still have a lot more rounds to go coming into WrestleMania. I get it. The Sami Zayn storyline is hot. There's still so many questions going to WrestleMania, though, about what's going to happen to Sami. Are they going to do this with him? Is somehow Jay going to get involved? Is he going to turn on Sami? Is he going to be the reason why he loses him in the Elimination Chamber? And then it goes into a tag team match with him. Like, a lot of different ways to go. Hell, for all we know, Sami could get involved in that match between Roman and Sami. It could be a triple threat. But still, like, that would actually manifest into a whole other thing. But right now, what I'm talking about, storyline going into this, I'm hooked. Talking about the family, talk about Dustin. Paul Heyman talked about Dustin Rhodes' last words. Hey, did you see that? Did you see the emotion that struck Cody? That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing.
Cody has a great story heading into WrestleMania. Without a doubt. One of the hottest in the industry. Cody's story going against Roman Reigns into WrestleMania, on fire. Without question. Cody Rhodes' story is hot.
And just even like before,
however,
even knowing about that stuff. Okay, go for it.
The story with Sami Zayn is between Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. There is a dance there. Going to WrestleMania is all about Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns is a story between two men who've been battling and entwined for 9 months. This storyline with going to WrestleMania is all about Cody and his family and his father. However, we have love, family, intrigue, soap opera A type stuff between Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, and now Jey Uso.
But do you not see what
the story there?
Do you not see what round one is building up to? It's building up to royal family versus royal family. The Rhodes is wrestling royalty, but one can say the NOI family is just as royal, might be even more royal, especially the whole bloodline angle that they're playing here. Am I right? Like, there's so much you can tell. Hell, we can go even to this: Mr. WWE Roman Reigns versus Mr. AEW Cody Rhodes. There's so much build here. Again, Monday Night Raw was round one. Shots were fired big time. And we still have quite more way to go. Dude, I think this is going to wind up being a bigger storyline going into WrestleMania than, I can't believe I'm saying it, than Sami and Roman Reigns. Right now, I would probably agree that Sami Zayn storyline is hot. But I think as things gear up towards WrestleMania, I can see like the bigger picture. I think it's definitely going to be Cody and Roman.
We're going into WrestleMania today. Right? We have one more stop left.
We have one more stop.
But as of February 10th, you're asking me this question. The hottest storyline is Sami Zayn without a question. Ask me this question in 2 weeks when the Elimination Chamber is over. Let's feel the fallout of Elimination Chamber. Might be a different story. But right now, the hottest storyline is not comparable. Sami Zayn trumps Cody Rhodes because we're heading into Elimination Chamber. Well, after Elimination Chamber is done, after that's done, let's see how the road to WrestleMania plays out. No more stops left. No more exit ramps. What is Sami Zayn, the Cody Rhodes storyline plays out? But as of today, February 10th, it's Sami Zayn, without a doubt.